Well, hello, Virgos. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. So, Virgos, we're going to go ahead and get right into your reading. Let's see what we got for you, Virgos. Ooh, we have truth here. Truth, truth, truth. No longer running away from the truth. None whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get it. Hmm. Yeah. Endings, heartbreak. Well, that's what you've experienced, right? That's what you guys have experienced. I'm going to put this here because it was the one that actually turned over. So, Virgo, let's talk about it before we get to our second row. I see a lot of not talking. I see a lot of silence. There's nothing going on here. The Ace of Swords talk about needing clarity and communication. And I feel like this has something to do with your past. Let's be honest. Okay. Maybe you feel like there's some type of strong connection. You need clarity. You need some type of truth here. Maybe someone was running from the truth here with the Seven of Swords. Maybe someone was being sneaky, trying to, get away with things. Okay, maybe you knew how they felt and they didn't express it. That could be another part of needing clarity. But you're trying to get over this disappointment here with the Three of Swords. And then you are, slowly trying to get over this pain, this disappointment here with the Three of Swords. But I wanna just kind of caution you guys, just be careful. Don't try not to overthink. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are overthinking things. You have the worst case scenario. Okay. You're kind of like trying to fight off the fear of thinking that things won't happen. You got two battles going on between your heart and also things that hasn't even happened yet. Okay. Um, and I do see that there's going to be some change. Okay. But I do feel like there's this mystery, there's this cloudiness here with the High Priestess talks about things that are hidden. You don't really know what's happening. You don't know how someone feels, and that's causing some issues. There's been time in between here with the Temperance card. You don't know. You need to know. And this is talking about patience. That everything will be okay, right? Everything will be fine. So we're going to go ahead and get some more cards, and then we're going to clarify everything. See what this is all about. Change. I just said it. I just said it. So I know this is here. You guys have been through so much here with the Nine of Wands. This is here. So I want to put this here. And this is, look at that. You have love here, Virgo. You're gonna have love here, and this is what I was saying. I just think that it's because nothing's happening here with the Four of Swords. There's no movement. No one's doing anything. You're trying to heal from a connection. You're trying to make yourself feel better. But look at the big fat red juicy heart. We have one that's patched up, and then we have one that's going to be overflowing with emotion because there's going to be so much love. And we see this change. We see why, because of this Wheel of Fortune here talking about change. Okay, what you guys are going to be experiencing. Let me move this over a little bit. I got this a little bit too far over. There we go. So you guys can see. Sorry, it was closer to me, and it should have been more close. It should have been closer to you guys. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and clarify these cards. See what this is all about. I do see a lot of disappointment. I see a little regret by your person. Maybe it's something that they don't want to admit to themselves. But I do see a little regret. But mostly disappointment on your end. So let's go ahead and get this Ace of Swords and see what this is all about. Standing your ground. That's not clear enough for me. But it's going to be some type of truth. There we go. Here with the the Ten of Wands. Okay, now we get why that's here. Because now something's going to become clear to you. Something's going to be made known. Okay, and it's going to be different for every last one of you. But this is standing your ground for what you believe in, and then mostly being very protective of your heart, because there's going to be a reason why this burden is put down. There's going to be a reason why. Okay, maybe someone feel very guarded and they can't tell the truth, and expressing themselves, finally they get to tell you the truth. Part of that burden is keeping in secrets, keeping in emotions. So let's go ahead and get the Seven of Swords. Ooh. So, look at this. You have love everywhere. So love is here. You guys definitely have love in your reading. You have love coming in your life. And this is part of the change. But again, this is why I feel like someone was running away from the truth. Because, see, the Emperor doesn't like to really express. The Emperor likes to control things. They like to have certain things. They like to control. And that's part of the problem, because there needs to be some type of expression, especially if you have this, especially if you have love. It needs to be open and honest. Okay? And this is what's going to happen. That's this big change you guys are going to be experiencing. So let's go ahead and get this Three of Swords. Success, recognition, someone sees you. They want to come in, right? And this is part of the sword we were just talking about, as far as expressing themselves, expressing yourself. It could be you too, Virgo. I mean, it could be, reciprocity. Someone is actually giving you something. Because see, that was one-sided. There was too much of someone doing something else, and they weren't following lead. Not even really following the lead, but following each other, following the patterns, following the cues. So if you're the one that's like giving, then it's like, okay, well, you expect for the person to, especially if they're hanging around. But I also feel like this person likes attention. This person, maybe love the attention that they were getting. That could have caused a lot of frustration too. That's another reason why they weren't giving, because they were too busy doing other things, right? That's part of that heartbreak or that sadness that you feel. Let me make sure this was, that was the Three of Swords. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like it had more to do with selfishness. Okay. And that's why they weren't giving. So let's go ahead and get the Nine of Swords. And options. Dealing with other people. So someone has a fear of taking a leap of faith. Someone has a huge fear of just saying, just do it. Okay, they're having all this anxiety, and I believe that this is your person. Your person has feelings for you. They're, it seems like they're, really good when it comes down to business, things of that nature. But when it comes down to emotions and love, that's where it hits. That's when anxiety comes in. Okay, because they definitely have feelings for you. But that anxiety of taking that next step, that's the problem. But here, there's the King of Cups. They definitely have love. Okay, so this is something, again, that they're going to have to just figure out themselves. So let's go ahead and get the Temperance card, Virgo. We already had this one. So I feel like, you guys maybe be at a distance too here with the Two of Wands, but this is also talking about long-term goals, okay, here with the Two of Wands and building. So it may be taking a long time for this person to figure out what they want to do for the future, how they see their future, okay? Speaking of building, there you go. While you guys wait, you're building, working on yourself, and they're doing the same thing. That's part of it. So let's go ahead and get the Wheel of Fortune. This person does have an ego, though. Very, very much so. Very egotistical. This talks about fated, and it also talks about timing, perfect timing. I didn't expect for all these to pop out like that. Ooh. Some of you guys, this person is really thinking about commitment, if this is something that they want. But, there could be a problem with being committal. Okay, but I feel like this is where you guys are headed. Only because this is the Nine of Cups, and it talks about, remember, perfect timing. Someone that you got. This is you being very intuitive. Your person is very intuitive too, very much so. But I also feel like this is a personal change for you as far as spirituality. But I feel like this is the cycle you guys are going into. This is the change a lot of you guys are going to go into. This is talking about your belief system, and if you guys want to get married, if this is about commitment, your person kind of has that. Maybe it's their religion belief, something that they grew up on believing, and now they see it in you. They kind of see that in you. I'm not going to take these because I only put one down. But I feel like this has something to do with traditions. And, this is something that they're seeing. Okay. Because maybe they weren't. Because sometimes here with the King of Wands. So King of Wands can be playboy, playgirl type of energy. Let's go ahead and get the Nine of Wands. Yeah, and I feel like you're just tired of waiting. You're just tired. Like, you want this person to come in and kind of see you here. Some type of recognition, and they will. There is, they're going to finally take this leap of faith, but I feel like you want this person to see you. You're waiting for it. You're waiting for success. And again, here is the Ace of Cups. So love is coming in for you. This is what you're waiting for, and it is coming. Let's go ahead and get this Knight of Wands. Speaking of which, literally, I just said it. So maybe this person is growing up. Okay, the Knight of Wands. This person, again, is fearing commitment, is fearing this big step. And part of the King of Wands is kind of growing up a little bit. You can't always stay in this immature energy. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck there. You're going to get old and gray. And, your life is not going to be the way you want it to be. So it looks like this person is taking some type of risk here. They feel like you're a risk, Virgo. Virgo, they feel like you're a risk, okay? But they miss you too. I feel like they kind of want you around. And I feel like they have the means to make it happen, make it work. But they do have to get out of this energy. They're going to have to get out of this Knight of Wands energy. Very player-esque type of thing. Part of the the King of Wands is they have this in them, but maturing, getting out of that type of energy. Okay? That's part of the risk that they're taking of just leaving certain things behind. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Cups for you, Virgo. Ooh, I love it, Virgo. I love it. Okay. Peace. Moving towards your peace. There could have been, of course, there's distance here. You and your person may not have been talking. This is also talking about distance, like I said before. Here talks about physical distance, emotional distance. This is communication with your person. Here this person did the ghosting, was acting kind of funny, start to act funny out of the blue. But, they're coming in with their cup of love here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that they're wanting. Okay, with you. And it's going to be very committal type of thing here. So this is amazing. This is amazing read. But there is some growing up to do. Okay, this person has some growing up to do, but I feel like they will. Okay. So Virgo, this is your reading. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Yes, I am doing personal readings. All the information is inside of the description box. Virgos, I love you guys. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.